You're standing outside. The world is calm. Clouds drift lazily across the sky. Cars move. Birds glide. Everything is exactly the way it has always been. And then, in a single silent instant, Earth stops. Not forever. Not for an hour. Not even for a full minute. Just 10 seconds. 10 seconds that would change everything. We never feel the Earth spinning beneath our feet, but it is spinning fast. At the equator, Earth rotates at nearly 1,670 kilometers per hour. A speed faster than a jet, faster than sound. This rotation keeps our days moving, our winds flowing, our oceans circulating. It shapes everything we know. So what happens when the spinning stops? Not gradually, not gently, but abruptly. Imagine this moment. You're in a car. You're walking. You're simply breathing. When the rotation halts, you don't stop, because you were moving with the Earth's spin. Your body carried the same momentum. Your city did. Your ocean did. Your entire atmosphere did. Everything continues moving at over 1,600 kilometers per hour. But the ground beneath it doesn't. The result is a force beyond anything our planet has ever seen. The first second is devastating. Buildings tear apart. Trees snap like matchsticks. Anything not anchored deep into the crust is thrown eastward violently. In the open, people are hurled across streets. Cars roll and bounce as if caught in a hurricane made of stone. Skyscrapers twist under impossible strain. Glass shatters, concrete fractures. Roads explode. This is global whiplash. Then comes the air. The atmosphere doesn't stop either. It continues rushing eastward at full speed. A worldwide supersonic windstorm erupts, far stronger than any hurricane in history. Anything exposed is instantly swept into the air like dust inside a jet turbine. Entire forests flatten. Cities are sandblasted. Bridges tear apart. The air itself becomes a weapon. Next, the oceans react. Water, still carrying rotational momentum, piles into coastlines. This creates global megatsunamis hundreds of meters tall. Every coastline is hit. Port cities vanish beneath walls of water. Islands disappear. Highways crumble into the sea. In 5 seconds, the map of Earth is rewritten. Deep beneath the surface, something else begins to happen. Earth's liquid outer core continues spinning, lagging behind the crust. This swirling molten iron generates our magnetic field, our invisible shield against deadly solar radiation. But when the crust stops and the core doesn't, the magnetic field twists, fractures, and begins to collapse. For 10 seconds, Earth is a planet without motion and without protection. Then, as suddenly as it stopped, Earth begins spinning again. But nothing aligns. The oceans are displaced. The atmosphere is chaotic. The tectonic plates strain under the sudden return of momentum. The restart triggers massive earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and violent global storms. Tsunamis rebound as water rushes back toward new basins. Earth becomes a shaken snow globe. A world turned upside down. To understand why this scenario is so catastrophic, we need to understand the physics of rotation. Earth's spin gives us angular momentum. Everything on the surface shares it. We move with the planet, the air, the water, the crust, even living creatures. Stopping that motion instantly means momentum keeps going. The devastation comes from inertia, the same force that throws you forward in a car crash. But here, the car is the entire Earth. Earth has never stopped spinning, not once in its 4.5 billion years. But we've seen hints. Large earthquakes have changed Earth's rotation by microseconds. Even these microscopic shifts affect wind patterns, ocean currents, day length, and climate. Now imagine that same concept multiplied by 1 billion times. Let's trace the sequence as it would unfold. The rotation halts. Everything on the surface continues moving eastward. Buildings collapse. Vehicles and debris are flung forward. Planes fall as air currents dissolve. Supersonic winds tear across continents. Water masses pile into shorelines, generating megatsunamis. The core continues spinning, breaking the magnetic field. Radiation rises. Earth begins rotating again. Tectonic plates crack. Volcanoes erupt. The atmosphere reverses direction, causing global storms and flaming debris from friction-heated fragments. The aftermath reshapes continents, destroys coastlines, alters climates, and leaves Earth in a new geological era. Beyond destruction, Earth itself transforms. Oceans settle into new positions, mountain ranges rise or collapse, fault lines permanently break, new deserts and new seas appear. The magnetic field may take centuries, maybe millennia, to stabilize. Solar radiation batters the surface without a strong shield. Humanity, shattered and scattered, attempts to rebuild in a world that no longer resembles the one it once knew. Earth's rotation is something we never see, never feel, never think about. Yet it is the silent engine of life, the hidden rhythm that keeps our world balanced, from winds and tides to climate and day and night. A 10-second stop reveals the truth. Our planet may be resilient, but our civilization is fragile. And in a universe filled with forces far greater than we can imagine, the smallest interruption can rewrite everything. If 10 seconds of stillness can reshape the world, what other unseen forces are waiting out there, ready to change life on Earth in an instant?